Windows File Explorer is stuck in 2010 and this is how it should actually look like. This is the Files app, not File Explorer, but a completely different application. It seems perfect at glance, it's beautiful, open source, and adds a ton of new features, but can it actually replace the File Explorer we've used for a decade? Let's dive right in. Downloading the app is very easy. You can get it from the Microsoft Store, although I don't recommend it unless you want to give some charity, as you can get it for free from their website or GitHub. So while it's installing, I want to show you the features I am more excited about. I like how they promise a clutter-free experience and the idea of multitasking with the dual pane feature, and the personalization, which is the selling point of this app, as it comes with visual and technical modifications you can make, especially this thing. But I guess enough talking and let's go through it in detail. First impression, this app feels so native to Windows 11. You honestly can't tell this is made from third-party devs. File Explorer still stands out from Windows 11 even after multiple updates. The appearance of this new app is fully modifiable through the settings, where you find multiple colors, backdrops, and themes. And just compare the settings between these two apps. I wasn't lying when I said one is stuck in 2010. I really love the multiple colors and they all look very modern, and you can even add your own background image, which I guess is cool. Now, appearance isn't everything, and that's why features like dual pane elevate the experience, as they make your life so much easier. Are you moving files into different folders? No need for two separate windows, just have them side by side. While you can't do this in the OG File Explorer, and to reorganize files on there is just a pain. Here, you just press Ctrl+Shift+S and there you go. You can even set this to be the default, so it always opens up like this. So as you might have noticed by now, when you click on a file, this little window pops up. The preview panel is a massive time saver. If you're looking for a specific file among similar files, this gives you a small preview of what the file actually is, without you actually having to open each single one. And you can also play videos in there, which is just class. This feature is not on File Explorer, but needs a Windows app for it to be present. I talk about it in this video right here. The same panel offers you other details, which is always good. Another really good feature is tags, which help you organize your files and folders. This is especially useful when you want to split files into groups in the same folders without having to create another folder, such as when organizing files based on their importance to you. I can organize my files by tagging the ones used in each video. However, this feature is not all sunshine and rainbows, as sometimes tags just choose not to work for some reason, even though the sign is on them. Now, moving on to the small features, but one of the most useful ones. Compact View removes the struggle of resizing the window so it doesn't take up all the space, such as when you're trying to drop some files. You can just easily press this button and it resizes it for you. Plus, now it always stays on top, and no more awkward resizing, of course. You can also change the layout in which the files are presented to you, their sizes, or if you want, leave for the Files app to decide it for you. It's not groundbreaking by any means, but it surely feels nice to have this feature. And of course, you have plenty of shortcuts, which can be modified and you can make your own too. I'm really obsessed with these, and you can also add the option to have Google Drive on there too, giving easy access. However, if this sounds like heaven to you, let me show you why this isn't. As you might have noticed, the app does lag quite a bit, especially when clicking big folders, which can really be a deal breaker for some people when folders don't open instantly, which is what we're mostly used to on File Explorer, even though it isn't the best. Also, on the performance side of things, it does make a computer work a bit harder, which can also be a problem if you are on a weaker PC. Also, as I mentioned before, some features like tags don't work as they should and perhaps can be made better, but that's the exception. Always keep in mind that this app is always being worked on and it will get definitely better in the future. And if the negative bits don't annoy you, I say go for it. I recommend you try it out anyways, since it's free and you can always get rid of it, just like how you could like this video right now and subscribe just like that, and perhaps even leave a comment, but I'll leave that up to you. Thanks for watching.